Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We're also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebartogo.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today we have a special show from the ABV Barrel Shop where we're sitting at the tasting bar getting ready to try some Barmen 1873 from the Coors Whiskey Company. Is that what they call themselves? They sure do. Coors Whiskey Co. So this should be fun. My name is Steve Akin. I'm joined by Darren McCroy. What's up, Darren?
Nothing. What's up with you, Steve?
Not much, man. So, yeah, we're going to be trying this. Coors dipping their toe into some whiskey. And obviously, they've got this brand that they launched. And then they also bought out Blue Run.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's kind of a big move, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a good first splash into the industry is buying out Blue Run.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll give this one a taste after the break and see what it's all about. For right now, you said there's something you want to talk about. What is that, sir?
So, I'm sure both of us have been to a fair few distillery websites in our whiskey enjoying career.
Okay.
What do you think is the best way for them to age check you? Is there a certain system that you like?
The one I don't like is when they make you put in your birthday and then they tell you how old you are, so I got to see on the screen, 56. I was like, I don't need a reminder of that. So I don't like that one. Other than that, I just like as simple as possible.
Yeah.
I don't even want to put in my actual birthday. Just ask me, how
are you 21?
Correct. That's how it should be. Let's make it easier. I mean, you have to scroll through things and tab, and who wants to deal with that?
Yeah.
And you know what? If you're underage, I think you can figure out how to even get in there. Break that system. It's not too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they just don't want to be legally liable. But it's not like most places you can't order from a distillery website anyway.
This is true.
It's just information.
Right.
So I kind of don't know if that should be blocked anyway, age restricted. But I like it. I'm good with if I can type it out real quick because I can do that real quick. But when you have to scroll and click through them all, that drives me nuts. And I don't have to go back nearly as far. You're
getting ready to take a shot at me there? So do you make sure that it's always right, or do you just put something in there?
I make sure it's at least before my birthday. Because I don't want to accidentally put in the wrong date and have it too close.
I end up, my birthday on a lot of these, as I'm looking at their websites, January 1st, 1900. Because I don't change the January 1, and then 1900 is the first one to click on, so I just click that. I was like,
that checks out. And I wonder how many people actually do that. I bet it's plenty.
They're the liquor companies are, man, our product must really increase your age longevity because look at how many customers we got that are 120 plus years old. It's amazing, and they're still so spry. They're out checking our website,
and now then they're not late 1990 or 1900. They're the beginning of the year, as old as you could be.
Yeah. So that's interesting. I bet you the statistics are very high on something like that. So But yeah, I just don't think those things do anything. I really don't. I don't think kids go to alcohol websites. I don't remember as a kid being so we didn't have the internet, but being so fascinated, I would look at what would be equivalent on that time, a book or a catalog or magazine.
Yeah.
I know that wasn't my thing. I don't feel like I'd be skewed by it. Like, oh, here's a website. Oh my God, I'm going to be an underage beer drinker now.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
And I don't know. I think it's research based. It's not like you're not getting drunk on a website.
Yeah. That's weird.
It is.
The people are weird about alcohol and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just,
and I think that's what it boils down to. It's just.
I agree. So, all right, let's go ahead and pour this thing out. I'm thinking it's going to be a good cork pop. This bottle shape, which is kind of a wine bottle shape, typically has a pretty good cork pop. See what we got. The solid. Yeah.
Very good.
Very good. So, all right, what we'll do next, as he pours these, we'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to try this. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of Executive Bourbon Steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your Executive Bourbon Steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your Executive Bourbon Steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com.
My name is Ryan Thompson. I'm a billionaire who buys stupid scotch, and you are listening to the Bourbon Daily.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Steve Akeley, Darren McCroy here at the ABV Barrel Shop. We're getting ready to try some Barmen, 1873 from Coors. Do you know anything more about this, Darren?
I know it is named after one of their founders.
Okay.
When he started Coors Beer in 1873.
Okay.
Is what I read a little bit about.
All right.
From Bardstown area of Kentucky is where it's being made at. So
we assume Bardstown Bourbon Company, though technically there is another one that sources a bunch in Bardstown. So, and they're not saying we can't say 100%, but I think it's pretty safe to say it's Bardstown Bourbon Company. Don't know that
because they also had a relationship with Blue Run.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true.
So that is why I tend to think it's them.
Yeah, I would think so too. So the proof on this thing comes in at 92. It's listed as a limited release. I don't know what that means. We know that's an undefined term by the TTB, so that can mean whatever they want it to mean.
$45.
$45. So certainly a good value price for sure. Mm-hmm. So, and on the nose, it's rich on the nose. I'll say that.
It's a sweet richness too.
Yeah, there's a lot of flavor depth there on the nose. Scent depth, I guess.
Scent depth.
Scent depth. What the hell's happening?
I like the thought of your scent death. You can't smell anything.
Yeah. All right, let's try it. I mean,
that's a pretty good first release.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's very fruity on the taste. There is a little bit of a hug going on there, so that's good. And
I also like their labeling design. It's kind of old, but then the blue really pops on the front.
It does. It looks like another brand of beer, right? Like, I don't know, Stroh's or something.
Oh yeah, like that part.
Yeah, some beer brand. I don't know beer like I know whiskey and stuff like that. It does look like
Foster's kind of has that blue and gold color going on, but it's not a lion. But there is something. You're right.
There is one of them that has like a lion and a crown. I think so. That's interesting. I don't know.
And this is like Coor's Banquet. Like this color is what Coor's Banquet is.
Yeah, it's Coor's Banquet color on the lower label. So yeah, that's cool. So it's solid, man. Yeah. I mean, we certainly drink our fair share of high proof stuff, and this is lower on that scale at 92. But solid whiskey. If you got a group of friends and someone pulls this out and pours it, you're not gonna be mad about that. It's good stuff for sure. So.
And I am now excited for the future because they will probably release a cast strength version,
right?
And
then we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, I have a feeling that'll be really good. Like, this is a great starting point for either new people into whiskey or new companies into whiskey. This is a great first product. Yeah. But the next steps will be really interesting to see what they can do.
Worth checking out. Probably getting one of these on your bar, having it available there. And, because if you're going to have people over, they're going to be all day. Not everyone likes high proof. Mm-hmm. And this is a great alternative for that. At the price point it comes in, too, not only is it a nice sipping whiskey, but you wouldn't be afraid to put that in a cocktail either. Mm-hmm. So, that's cool stuff. So, there you go.
It's definitely a better first foot than some other beer companies that have tried to get into the whiskey industry.
Yeah.
Some not honorable mentions there, but we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, for sure. It's usually kind of a bad sign when some of the beer companies get into it because they're kind of half-assed doing it. Because I think they just want to capture another segment of customers, whereas it feels like what Coors, the David Coors, I think, is the family member that's doing it. I feel like what he's doing is truly starting a whiskey company here. Which is cool. So, he's doing it the right way. So there you go. We'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. We're going to talk to you first, Darren. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at The Bourbon Adventures. Also 5 days a week here at the ABV Tasting Bar. It wasn't even Tasting Shop. That was a new one.
ABV Tasting Shop. So, yeah. All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website, abvnetwork.com. Check it out. Everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, blogs, so much more. abvnetwork.com. Come by and see me, the ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy. Check us out online, abvbarrelshop.com. We always have events going on and things like that. You never know what's happening, so it's a pretty cool place to hang out for sure. So please check that out. And, if you like what we're doing, get involved. Leave us a 5-star review with comments. That helps new people find the show. That's pretty darn important to us. And finally, patreon.com/the ABV Network is a great place to go to help out and make sure that we continue to stay on the air. So there you go. That's it for us. We'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye, y'all.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing, the ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.